Afternoon's league match between St Helens and Oldham. The date is Sunday, 16th of November 1986. And the Saints chasing their 23rd consecutive win, which of course is a record for the First Division. The St Helens team lines up as follows: number 1, Phil Vevers; number 2, Barry Ledger; 3, Paul Laughlin; 4, Steve Halliwell; 5, Kevin McCormick; 6, Brett Clark; 7, Neil Holding; number 8, Tony Burke; number 9, Graham Liptrot; number 10, Pat Jarvis; 11, Andy Platt; 12, Paul Forber; 13, Captain Chris Arkwright; 14, Sean Allen; and the substitute forward, Paul Round. One notable absentee this afternoon, Roy Haggerty, as a result of suspension. Saints' other recent signing, John Fieldhouse, misses the game through injury, yet to make his debut in the St Helens jersey. Oldham, the home team: number 1, Hossein Mubaki; number 2, Paul Sherman; 3, Des Foy; 4, Gary Warnicky; 5, Mike Taylor; 6, and captain David Topless; 7, Ray Ashton; number 8, Bruce Clark; 9, Terry Flanagan; number 10, Neil Clawson; number 11, Mick Waddle; number 12, Hawkyard; and number 13, Stuart Raper. 2 substitutes: 14, Edwards; and 15, Nadioli. This afternoon's officials: referee Mr Berry, 2 touch judges Mr Oliver and Mr Fishwick. The Oldham team now out on the field. A noticeable change of kit this season. Oldham reverted to almost Lancashire thin hooped jerseys. A team that over the last couple of years has always threatened to win a major honour but has fallen at the last hurdle. Saints will be hoping to gain another win like last season's effort, when of course we had that memorable Barry Ledger try. 75 yards, first 3 yards made on his knees. Referee Berry will shortly be calling over the 2 captains. Oldham's captain, of course, the famous standoff half, Dave Topless. And Chris Arkwright for the Saints. Two teams changing round now. And will shortly be starting proceedings. A lot of St Helens supporters here this afternoon. The Saints currently top of the league. That tricky scrum half, Ray Ashton, to start proceedings for Oldham. The ball into the Saints 25. First tackle of the game. Pat Jarvis driving forward in that characteristic aggressive style. Tony Burke. 2 good forward drives there from the Saints. Graham Liptrot looking now to set play on the blind side. Paul Forber. Certainly Saints play this season characterised by work on the blind side. Meanwhile, referee Berry gives the first penalty of the match to St Helens for offside. Right at the centre. Neil Holding with an excellent kick for touch. Graham gets up with the tap. Big Jarvis drives forward. Neil Holding now acting half-back. Once again working the blind side with Tony Burke. Tony Burke flashes through, tries to feed Kevin McCormick, and the ball goes to ground. Well, the summariser for this first half, Ron Hoof. Well, Ron, the first chance of the game there for St Helens.
Well, yes, Alex, as we said, nearly made it pay there. Tony Burke forcing his way through, nearly feeding on to McCormick here, but he just couldn't gather the ball. We've certainly made inroads into their half. We've had most of the possession, and unfortunately we're getting penalised in the scrum. Referee Berry.
Yes, thanks, Ron. Berry penalising the Saints. Penalties now, one each. It's number 9, Terry Flanagan. Very loose play, Oldham, very slow to recover the loose ball there. Flanagan again flogs a dead horse at acting half-back. Bruce Clark, the big Oldham number 8. Unreal-looking kick there by Oldham. Phil Beavers now. Flattened by Ray Ashton. Saints come away with it in the shape of Chris Arkwright. Tackled there by Hawkyard. Brett Clark. That's Paul Laughlin with that typical long raking stride. Graham Liptrot. Well tackled. Liptrot's unable to get his pass away. Neil Holding with the attempted grubber kick, doesn't find touch. Mike Taylor. Arkwright misses the tackle. Tries to get him onside. That's a half chance for Oldham. Kevin McCormick in. Neil Holding misses the tackle. Oldham has support. That's the number 12, Hawkyard. Now can he finish? The Saints tackles are coming in. Kevin McCormick. Well, the referee's given the try. Kevin McCormick's last ditch tackle to no avail. Ron Hoof.
Well, a good try there from Oldham, no danger about it. Hawkyard, a good blistering run there, 50 odd yards, put on his way by Oldham number 2 Sherman. They took the ball away, went past the Saints defence, slipped it out. He did well, 2 men with only Phil Beavers to beat. He passed it out to Hawkyard, as I say, and he went in. Kevin McCormick just managed to get him, but unfortunately couldn't pull him down, and he touches down just to the left of the posts. Good start for Oldham. 4 minutes gone now. Oldham 4-0 in the lead. Worrell here trying to convert this try. I'd say Oldham been playing well lately. Unfortunately, as Alex said before, they've never been able to crack it as far as a major trophy for quite some while now. They lost 27-6 to Wigan at St Helens in the Lancashire Cup final after scoring first, I think it was. But just couldn't get their act together. Anyway, here's Worrell lining up now for this conversion. If he converts, Hawkyard try. Stepping forward. Yes, right between the sticks. Oldham go 6-0 into the lead.
Thank you, Ron. Yes, I'm sure the Saints will be ruining those missed tackles. Oldham off to a flying start. Kevin McCormick did his best to prevent the try. Neil Holding kicks almost for possession there. westerly wind. The linesman's on. Chris Arkwright was involved in the tackle. Referee Berry penalising the Saints loose forward. And the linesman's on again. I think that would be something audible rather than visual. Protest from the Saints. Of all people, Graham Liptrot has been sent off, and it looks as though this is a permanent sending off, no sin bin. Well, a crucial player there departed for the Saints. Certainly the linesman must have heard something. Meanwhile, Oldham put a bit of pressure on the Saints. Flanagan. Oldham will be looking to get this ball wide. Taking it right. Number 13, Raper, hoists the ball high. Kevin McCormick underneath it. Oldham trying to dribble forward. Well, at the end of all that, referee Berry signals play on, and another 6 tackles to the Saints. Ball going backwards and forwards there across the two teams. Brett Clark. Saints having it all to do now. Arkwright. Never an easy game here, of course, at the Watersheddings. Made more difficult now with the Saints without experienced hooker Graham Liptrot. And that is the first handover of the match, something that teams never like to do, especially in their own 25. Oldham pressure continues. Ashton. That was a good job there that Waddle held the ball, didn't play it wide. There was an overlap just for a split second. And Waddle eases the pressure on the Saints by dropping the ball at the play of the ball to be a scrum down. Well, this will be a test of Saints hooking powers. The ball goes with the head, however. Saints, Jarvis smashing his opponent away. Brett Clark, good ball out of the tackle by Pat Jarvis. Certainly a strong customer, this lad. Chris Arkwright straightens up, gets the ball away. There's the support, Paul Corber. Meanwhile, referee Berry has given the forward pass. Well, Ron, your views on that one?
Yes, very unlucky there, Saints. Yes, it did look a shade forward, unfortunately, as I don't usually like to say things like that, but anyway, scrum down now, Ashton to feed, and Saints get a penalty from that scrum.
Yes, Ron, the two scrums so far without Graham Liptrot. Saints appealed one and got a penalty with the other. Andy Platt in the Liptrot role. Tony Burke trying to crash his way through there. Jarvis again. It took 3 Oldham tacklers to clatter him to the turf. Platt to Arkwright. Big responsibility now on Chris Arkwright's shoulders. Neil Holding, little up and under to the corner flag. And referee Berry penalises the Saints for offside. Well, there's only one winner in that confrontation. And it appears that Graham Liptrot has only been sin binned. It's good news for the Saints. Always a very strange point, this sin binning. Referees don't exactly make their decisions all that clear. Exception in this case, of course. Oldham clearing the lines with another of these rather bland kicks straight to Phil Beavers. The tacklers are there though. Beavers has to take them, but he does so. Here's the support, Steve Halliwell. Halliwell beats one. Brought to ground with an excellent tackle there by Ray Ashton. Pence not allowing the play the ball. Another penalty to the Saints. Graham Liptrot below us now, waiting to come back into the fray. Sean Allen, the Sandman. Paul Laughlin hoping to get the first Saints points on the board. Oldham off to a flying start, of course. Unfortunately, the penalty shot is hooked way to the left. Paul Laughlin not getting the usual height that he does. Paul Forber comes forward now for the Saints. Not held, referee very raised play on. Good run by Paul Forber. Neil Holding acting half-back. Offloads to Arkwright. Arkwright to Beavers in the line. Beavers looking dangerous when he comes through. Tony Burke takes them on. Unfortunately loses the ball. And we'll have a scrum. Referee Berry wanting the two packs in some sort of order. Not satisfied with the put-in. Oldham's head and ball there. Graham Liptrot literally chomping at the bit below me now. Can't wait to get involved in, back involved in the action. Very robust tackle by Paul Forber. So much of these Oldham moves stem from the two half-backs. That's a better kick from the Oldham point of view, but it's turned at full-back Bill Beavers. Beavers has led it in support. Not really much on there for Barry. Saints bring it left, Paul Forber. Tackled by the two second row forwards, Worrell and Hawkyard. Saints working the blind side with Jarvis. Well, that was a superb effort to retrieve the ball by Andy Platt then. Ball going to ground, three Oldham forwards. Oldham clears his lines. Hussein Mabaki. Tackled by Paul Laughlin, which was over for the moment. Mabaki got away. Excellent tackle. Clark. Once again, Saints tackling excellent. Oldham threatening here. Ashton, here's the danger man. Topless. And Saints have retrieved the ball. Graham Liptrot waited to come back on. Well, the Oldham centre was scrum half rather was waiting there for the pass. Clark acting half back to Arkwright. Arkwright straightens up, takes them on. Looks to offload. Brett Clark, Neil holding a little chip. Can he retrieve it? Kicks forward. Oldham have it. Making the extra man nicely there. Run out of support here. Paul Sherman, the Oldham number 2. Score still 6-0 to Oldham. Little chip. Kevin McCormick retrieves and offloads to Phil Beavers. Holding to forward. Saints desperately looking for their first point in this encounter so far. Liptrot, Jarvis. Good tackles there by the Oldham forwards. Hooker, Terry Flanagan in particular. An offence there at the play of the ball, not allowing Jarvis to play it. That's another good kick by Neil Holding. Certainly this lad Pat Jarvis drives into every play of the ball. Very distinctive, perhaps an Australian style. First man in again there. Liptrot, the pivot. Tony Burke. Once again, the Oldham second rows tackling well. Clark to Arkwright. Arkwright to Halliwell. Halliwell beats one. Pass away to Beavers. Beavers looks for support. And unfortunately, Saints do not make the most of that break on the right-hand side. Well, wrong.
Unlucky again there, Saints, as they're coming downfield. Oldham have put us under a lot of pressure. It's all down to this man Beavers again linking up. I think he's done a great job so far this first half. He's linked up, he's been in everything. As I say, unfortunately there, he just couldn't get the ball out, and well, he did get the ball out, but it rolled into touch. The scrum down now, 25 yards from Oldham line. Saints get a penalty and a quick play of the ball, and Saints are on the attack.
Yes, Ron, quick tap there by the Saints could have paid dividends. Saints trying to work the blind side. Certainly they have looked dangerous when Phil Beavers has joined up. Tony Burke trying to crash his way through. Well, it's a jolly good job that Des Foy did not take that ball. He had a clear run to the try line. Neil Holding, very ambitious pass, it has to be said, the best of times. At least the Saints get the put in. Looking to get away with it, really. Comes out on the Saints side. Skipper Chris Arkwright retrieves. Holding again to McCormick coming inside. Looking to set Halliwell away, the tackling's good. Jarvis. Good ball and a good tackle. Liptrot. Quick hands by the Saints, could still pay dividends. Halliwell looks for support. Holding Liptrot. Last tackle now. What options have the Saints got? Probably some sort of kick. Arkwright. Saints run it. Arkwright to Platt dummies. And in he goes. Well, Ron, we were talking about options. Perhaps from the Oldham point of view, they thought the kick was imminent. Saints ran the ball.
Yes, that's it. Oldham, I mean, they've been lying up Oldham all the match. You can't get away from it. Referee Berry, he's not kept them back, but he's the man there with the whistle, and if they're going to carry on doing it and get away with it, they're going to do it, aren't they? But anyway, as you say, that was the last battle. Oldham obviously looking forward to Saints either up and under or some form of kick. A lovely ball onto Andy Platt. He dummied to his right. The Oldham tackler took the dummy and he went through on his own. Touchdown just to the right of the posts. Saints back in the hunt now. 21 minutes gone. 6 points to 4. Saints in the lead. Paul Loughlin lining up now for this conversion. Already missed one. Yes, he doesn't make any mistake with that. 21 minutes gone, as I say, 6 points each.
Yes, everything to play for now. Six apiece. Very critical comments from the Oldham section of the crowd. Going by no means over, of course. Anything can happen. As Ray Aston restarts, kicks for possession, and it paid immediate dividends. Brilliant play by Oldham. Number 5, Mike Taylor. Well, kicking for possession at kickoffs is neglected these days. Clark straightened up really when he had the three-quarter line. Ashton, topless. Certainly a storming run by winger Mike Taylor. And Berry penalises the Saints for offside. I think once again, if we talk about options, Ron, there's only one option open here for Oldham.
Yes, they'll have to take the go for goal. Yes, Worrell going for the goal, or attempting to convert the penalty goal, should I say. Good bit of enterprising play there by Oldham straight from the kick-off. Obviously a planned move. Mike Taylor, he is a very fast winger, this lad. He went up there. Jarvis was expecting to catch the ball, but Taylor nipped in, caught it, scooted away, and Oldham very unlucky not to score. Some good Saints tackling. Put paid to that. Worrell now, as we say, lining up, see if he can tack the 2 points on for the penalty. Already kicked one so far this afternoon. 6 points each at present. 24 minutes gone of this first half. Worrell lining up now. Slots it between the sticks. Oldham going to the lead once again, 8 points to 6.
Yes, thank you, Ron. Meanwhile, by contrast, Neil Holding sends the ball down to the Oldham line, fielded by Mabaki. Steps through the attempted tackle of Brett Clark, who's in a bit of trouble out there. Kevin McCormick lies on the man slightly. Flanagan, Ashton looking for runners. This is good play by Oldham. Taylor again. I think Clark struggling with an ankle injury. I think Mabaki, you must have caught him. Oldham take it away now. Good tackle by Chris Arkwright. Clark gets it away to Flanagan. To wipe the slate clean. Ashton, topless. Oldham keeping this ball alive. Splendid style. Taylor, the danger man. Some enterprising football being shown by Oldham. Saints tackling's got to be good in this next couple of minutes. That's the big number 10 Clausen. Oldham go right, they have the numbers here. Ball switched inside to Topless. Topless to Raper. Good Saints tackling like Pat Jarvis. Trissart right as ever. Ashton. Oldham run it. Cross kick to the corner. Kevin McCormick. Unfortunately penned in his own line. Be a dropout to the Saints. Saints certainly having to weather this Oldham storm. 8 points to 6 at the moment. Neil Holding drops out, gets quite a bit of distance, drops it straight to Hussein Mabaki. Tries to get through the combined tackles of the Saints' second rows. Flanagan to Clausen. Clark. Tony Burke has him. Flanagan again on the dummy run. Referee Berry indicates use of the shoulder there, despite what some of the crowd might think. Well, if you're in your opponent's 25 and it's the last tackle, then fair enough, try and get the extra points. That increases Oldham's lead to 9 points to 6. In the meanwhile, Paul Laughlin is replaced by Sean Allen. Well, Ron, he appeared to have got a knock early on in one of the early Saints attacks.
Yes, we've had a few knocks this afternoon, Alex. As I said, Paul Laughlin has picked up a knock. I know Beavers is carrying a knock, and Brett Clark, unfortunately, the Oldham tackling, as I say, it's been quite ferocious, but that's what it's all about. It's a body contact game, and that's the way it goes.
Oldham once again driving forward and threatening this St Helens defence. Clark, he's a big lad. Once again, Oldham have an overlap situation. Paul Sherman. Sherman cuts inside. Barry Ledger cut across in, made an excellent attempt, but Sherman went over on his back. This crowd in ecstasy.
Well, the referees give the try. As we say, he's the man with the whistle. Early on in that move, inside their own half, Oldham, Bruce Clark went down with the ball. It was a thunderous tackle from Saints. He went down with the ball. As he flipped the ball up, it was definitely a forward pass. The move carried on to Sherman. Full marks to him. He sold an outrageous dummy. Side past Neil Holding, unfortunately, and went over just to the right of the post. Barry Ledger came over, tackled him, as he said. It looked to be on his back when he went over. The referee, Berry, right on the job, awarded the try. 13 points to 6. Oldham in the lead now with this conversion for Worrell. Looks an easy conversion. Let's hope I can put the mockers on him. Already kicked 2 this afternoon, Worrell. As we say, we've got a Hawkyard try for them. Sherman just scored a try. 2 Worrell goals and an Ashton. Yes, that's it. That's done the trick. I'll have to keep up with that. He misses the conversion to that try.
Well, knowing you, Ron, you do your best. That's an unfortunate kick by Mick Waddle. Saints still up against it, of course. 13-6 Oldham, it has to be said, playing very well. Not had as much cheering for years down here. I think Bernard Ganley and Alan Davis were still playing. Oldham really buzzing. The Saints will have to weather this storm, try and get back into this game. Flanagan once again getting his forwards moving. That's Aussie v Aussie there. Oldham search forward again. Topless. Ball inside. Lost a bit of his speed these days, David Topless. From the Saints angle. Barry Ledger slipping on the turf. It was a good grubber kick, however. Oldham have the put in. Saints will be looking to get back into this game before half-time. And perhaps here's one way of gaining some territory back from the Oldham side. Referee Berry getting Saints a penalty for feeding on the scrum. Jarvis first man in. Graham Liptrot looking for runners. Tony Burke, enthusiastic as ever. Liptrot the run around with Holding. Paul Forward trying to make ground. Saints will have to put this ball wide. Brett Clark will have to get a move on. Held back there, trying to take the early tap. Neil Holding with a burst to Halliwell. Bill Beavers makes a despairing dive. Oldham have the numbers if they play it quickly enough. Chris Arkwright in with a tackle. Cries of obstruction there from Ron Hoof. Certainly justified, because Mr. Berry has given the penalty to the Saints. Well, Paul Laughlin, the established goal kicker, is off the field. I think Saints will opt for the touch kick. Questioning which side to... and the ball is still in play. Well, this is one candidate for the Oldham player of the match, Taylor. Had a tremendous running game so far. Neil Holding and Paul Forward in with the tackle. What a good orthodox tackle that was by Neil Holding on Warnocky. Yes, I think that goes without saying that ball to Paul Sherman was forward. Holding and Clark having a word, see if there's anything planned if the ball comes out on the Saints side. Come away with the ball against the head. 3/4 are lining up. Well, that looked like a forward pass. Can Barry Ledger get him? The answer is no. Well, it is very hard to be objective when you see something like that, Ron Hoof.
Well, that's it. Foy there, he goes over for a try. Referee very right there at the scrum. A couple of forward passes in that move there, but he's the man there, and that's it. As I say, Saints not had the rub of the green this afternoon. The ball went out to Foy. They've run well, Oldham, and over he goes to the left of the post. Barry Ledger in pursuit, but hell of a job to catch this Foy. Oldham go further into the lead, 17 points to 6. Waddle again lining up. See if he can convert this try.
Yes, Ron, Chris Arkwright struggling with what looks to be an injury to the forearm. Well, it's all happening at the Watershed, and these Oldham supporters can't believe it.
Hey, Des! Stop doing that bleeding Henderson kill! You could have knocked the ball then.
Ball round, warming up now. Could be a switch for Chris Arkwright. Not looking too happy, Chris Arkwright. 17 points to 6 for Oldham.
We're not got 5 yet.
And once again, Mr. Worrell helps to keep the score down with an astonishing miss, really. Well, Saints could have been another 4 points in arrears, but for this fella. Saints on current form, of course, by no means out of it. Taylor, the danger man, meets Tony Burke. Certainly a spirited performance from Oldham this afternoon. Clark looking to offload. Halliwell goes off for the interception. Kick comes in. Now, what about this bounce? Well, when things are going your way, you get bounces like that. This Saints unbeaten record be in jeopardy? Well, so far, certainly. Neil Holding, however, comes away with it. Brett Clark. Bill Beavers, Chris Arkwright. Good tackle there by Ray Ashton. Saints work the blind side. I don't think there's any question about that. Offside at the Oldham 3/4. Neil Holding finds touch successfully. Saints eager to get on with things now. Neil Holding with the tap. Well, Ron, I suppose when you're in this situation, over-eagerness creeps in.
Yes, unfortunately there, Neil Holding a bit, as you say, Alex, over-eager. The essence was to get the quick play of the ball, put them under pressure. Unfortunately, he fumbled the ball, knocked on, consequently a scrum down on the 25-yard line now. Ray Ashton to feed this scrum. And referee Berry gets the scrum organised. Yes, Ashton feeds the scrum. Yes, he does feed it, and a penalty to Saints. Another 10 yards for mouthing from Mr. Berry, so Saints in an attacking position.
Saints must capitalise on this lack of discipline in the Oldham camp. I think they're going for goal. Neil Holding to take on the kicking duties. He certainly kicked here before, a couple of seasons ago. Andy Pratt in the meanwhile comes to the bench for a bit of treatment. Holding with the kick. And the Worrell disease spreads. Beavers to Ledger. Barry Ledger seems to be having trouble keeping his feet. The wrong studs in or something like that. Loose ball picked up by Tony Burke. Drives the ball to safety. Well, a beleaguered first half for the Saints. The score 17 points to 6 for Oldham.
Saints coming up. Back with you now at Walsh Jennings for the second half of this Oldham versus St Helens. My name's Ron Hoof. I'll be with you for the next 40 minutes with incidental commentaries from Alex Service. No further substitutes for either side, I think, at half time. As I say, Saints in an unaccustomed position of being 17 points to 6 down. Neil Holding now to resume. And away we go. Neil Holding kicks it deep. Taken by Oldham, feeds onto number 2 Sherman. Oldham in possession, gonna bring it. Good tackling there, Chris Arkwright and Andy Platt in. Oldham bring it away. Clark, crossfield, over to Hawkyard. Streaking through, manages to get the ball out to number 11 Worrell. As I say, Oldham did a good job first half, tackled really well. Let's see if they can keep it up. I would imagine Saints have had a good pep talk at half time, and they'll get down, knuckle down to the job. Anyway, Saints pressurising Oldham back there. Raper kicking forward, well taken by Kevin McCormick. Comes crossfield, Kevin McCormick still in possession. Brought down just on the halfway line. Yes, finally brought to ground. Chris Arkwright going to take the acting halfback position. Bring it blindside. On to Andy Platt. Andy Platt forcing his way through. Tackled by number 11 Worrell and Clausen. Graham Liptrot takes it left. On to Pat Jarvis. Spreads it out to Arkwright. But unfortunately Raper was up on him there. I think Oldham been lying quite offside all the match, but referee Berry hasn't been penalising them as he should. Brett Clark in possession, unceremoniously dumped down. Yes, it must be a penalty to Saints. Snatching the ball out of Clark's hand as he attempted to get up to play the ball. First penalty of the second half, going Saints' way. Kicks downfield, finds touch on the 25-yard line. Neil Holding, on to Tony Burke. Tony Burke drives forward. Good strong run of this Burke. Saints will have to put it together and attack this Oldham defence early on. Graham Liptrot over to Pat Jarvis. Looking to get the ball out, finally does to Chris Arkwright. The space over it. Brett Clark tried to get it out quick. David Topless was up to him. Clark onto Arkwright. Pat Jarvis turns into them, onto Andy Platt, and again back to Chris Arkwright. Oldham tattlers well up to the defence. Chris Arkwright now. Graham Liptrot acting halfback, takes it left. Over to Neil Holding. Cross kick. Neil Holding, but unfortunately goes dead. It's going to be a 25-yard tap out restart for Oldham. Saints have to peg Oldham back in their own half for this half of the match. Have to hope to peg them back and then regain possession. Oldham in possession. Flanagan feeds it on to Clark. Bruce Clark drives forward. Flanagan again is on a custom hooking roll. Switches play over to the right. Worrell driving through, well taken by Steve Halliwell and Kevin McCormick, I think. Andy Platt, is it? Yeah, Oldham in possession. Keep it back. Back to Raper. He kicks forward, well taken by Phil Beavers. Saints driving to Oldham half. Beavers beats one. Siding through Beavers. Solo run. Good 25-yard run there by Phil. Being held down at the play the ball, yes. And referee Berry sees him. Number 10. Clausen holding Beavers down at the play the ball. Obviously this is their tactics. Any chance of Saints approaching the line, and they're going to hold them down in the tackle. Well, blatantly held down in the tackle there, Alex. Clausen.
Yes, Ron, an excellent break by Phil Beavers. Unfortunately the support wasn't there, so certainly when he has come through with the ball he's looked dangerous. Saints opting for the kick at goal to try and peg some of these points back. Certainly a golden chance lost a few minutes before when Brett Clark had his three quarters with him and opted to keep hold. The Oldham tackling has at times been quite tremendous. Neil Holding now lining the ball up and hooks the ball straight to Mabaki.
Yes, Neil Holding takes the ball to the left of the post, straight to Hussein Mbaki. Drives over the 25-yard line. Oldham in possession. Second of Oldham saddles there. Saints pegging them back. They'll have to do a Trojans job this half. Oldham spreading the ball. Forward pass again there. Oldham brought down on the 25-yard line. Topless, I think, acting halfback. Feeds over to Clark. Big Bruce Clark. Bundled down. That's 4 tackles now, and they've gained no yardage at all. Oldham quick play, the ball coming away. This is the 5th tackle, I make it. Referee Berry not signalling in. Number 4, Warnocky, trying for a penalty anyway. Plays it to Flanagan. Takes it crossfield, top list. Over to Worrell. Overlap here. Feeds on to Foy. Foy coming infield. Can't get past the tackle. The Saints man tackles him. Tony Burke finally brings him down. Oldham still in possession. Foy over to Clark, on to Worrell. Worrell pushes one up. Going on his own, still going Worrell. Feeds inside to Flanagan in support. Then on to Warnocky. I don't know how many tackles we're having this stint, but referee not through. Ashton sees the space, tries to go through. Tosses the ball up. Saints in possession. Saints in possession now. Out of your sight, we've got Neil Holding taking a nasty knock. Looks as though he's going to have to come off. Fall round here, warming up anyway. Saints come away with the ball. Pat Jarvis on to Andy Platt. Tries to break through. Ashton has his grip clamped. Saints not getting very far, unfortunately, this time. Take it blindside, on to Jarvis. Pushes number 12, Hawkyard, out of the way. And referee Berry rules a forward pass. Well, Neil Holding back in the field of play. Paul Round still warming up. Yes, it looks as though Brett Clark's going to come off. I know he had a knock early in the first half. Anyway, they feed the scrum. Ball comes out Oldham side. Ashton in possession. Out to Topless. Long ball out to Umbaki. He loses the ball. Beavers unlucky there. It bounced off Umbaki onto Beavers. The ball came back to the Oldham man, and Oldham in possession. Oldham 25 yards from Saints try line. Flanagan feeds onto Hawkyard. Brought down by Pat Jarvis and Steve Halliwell. Flanagan again taking the acting halfback onto Hawkyard, driving forward. No way through for these Oldham forwards. Finally brought to ground now. Flanagan again, plan move on here. Onto Worrell, no, changes direction inside to Clark. Tries to unload the ball. Saints tattling up to it. Last tackle of this sequence of 6. Flanagan takes it over. Raper tries a little chip kick through. Very fortunate there. As I said, they're just getting the rub of the green. Referee rules it's the 6th tackle. And it's the changeover. Much to the dismay of the Oldham crowd. Anyway, Saints finally make this substitute now. Paul Round coming off. Coming on, I beg your pardon. Brett Clark coming off. Obviously, Clark must have had a knock to come off. Saints in possession now, approaching their own 25-yard line. Chris Arkwright, Graham Liptrot takes it left to Paul Farber. Good strong run of this Paul Farber. As I said, we've been promoting him all season. The most improved forward in Saints ranks. Oldham tackling well up to this game today. Make no mistake. Andy Platt feeds the ball out to Steve Halliwell. Lovely ball there from Andy Platt to Halliwell, but the Oldham tattlers are up to it. Graham Liptrot now, as ever, in halfback, taking it right. Over to Chris Arkwright, on to Neil Holding, Pat Jarvis, on to Phil Beavers in the line-up. Good ball from Beavers to Sean Allen. Inside to Barry Ledger. Space here for Barry Ledger. Side pass, 2 of them, but unfortunately brought down on the halfway line. Hossein Umbaki up in the attack. Sherman there, obstructing a bit. Saints take it crossfield. Halliwell kicks for touch. Good grubber kick there for touch. Finds touch midway between the 25-yard line and Oldham try line. Scrum down now, as I say. Midway. Ashton to feed. Ball comes out, Saints side. Neil Holding scoops up. Feeds on to Chris Arkwright. Saints on the attack now. Can they make it count? Phil Beavers takes the acting halfback position. Paul Round, first touch of the ball, drives forward. Second tackle of this sequence of 6 now. Neil Holding takes the halfback position. Feeds it left to Graham Liptrot. On again to Paul Farber. Feeds out to Steve Halliwell. In space here for Halliwell. Tries to shrug the tattlers off. Can't do it. That's the third tackle now, I think. Saints on the attack. Oldham brings it right. Andy Platt changes direction inside to Paul Farber. Pushes one off Paul Farber. Unloads. Neil Oldham gets it out again. Kevin McCormick on to Tony Burke. Well, the Oldham tackling certainly holding good. Saints bring it right. Chris Arkwright on to Paul Round. Overlap here. Just can't get it. Brought down the Mike Taylor and Gary Warnocky. Last tackle now. Beavers up and under. Pressure on, all on. Referee rules all on. Pressure on. Can they touch down? Mike Taylor fields the ball. It's a drop out from between the posts there. Well, good attacking play there, Alex, by
Yes, for one moment there, Ron, I thought he was going to give a penalty try. The Saints player clearly obstructed when the up and under came in from Phil Beavers. As it is, I think Oldham can be extremely lucky to have the dropout.
Thank you, Alex. Yes, well, Alex had a better view of me. It was just out of my sight there. And as I said, there was the up and under by Beavers, good play, but Oldham very lucky. Beavers on to Holding. Holding comes crossfield. Tries to unload the ball to Paul Round. The Oldham tackler has him. He loses the ball in the tackle, and it's a scrum down now as Oldham make a substitute. They bring on Nadioli for Clausen. When we covered this match last season, Nadioli was substitute. He's not a very big forward, but he's quite elusive. Seems to duck under the tackle. Anyway, he's straight in at the front row. And a penalty at that scrum to Saints. Saints, can they make it count? About 30 yards from Oldham try line. Saints in possession. Taking it over to Paul Farber. Good driving run by Paul Farber now. Now we'll have to muster our troops now. Manages to play the ball. Steve Halliwell over to Sean Allen. Sean Allen still going. Finally brought down by two Oldham tattlers. Tony Burke takes the acting half-back position and drives forward. 15 yards now from Oldham try line. But Jarvis takes the acting half-back. Ball comes to the right. Over to Chris Arkwright. Makes the half break. On to Andy Platt. Up to Neil Oldham. Oh, and a tremendous tackle there by Mike Taylor. Is it a try? No. Forward pass ruled here. Well, that looked a try there, Alex, to Neil Oldham, but a tremendous tackle by Mike.
Yes, as we said before, Ron, this Mike Taylor has had a tremendous game. That was certainly a try-saving tackle on Neil Oldham, man and ball. Saints weathered the storm early on in this half and now are looking to get back in this game with a vengeance.
13 minutes gone of the second half so far. No score. Oldham player there receiving attention. I say Oldham beaten in the Lancashire Cup final 27 points to 6 by Wigan. Also gave the Aussies a close game here, 22 points to 16. After Saints had played them on the Sunday previous. Anyway, the ball comes out to Saints. Sean Allen on the attack. First tackle, 5 more tackles now to make it count. 15 yards from Oldham try line. Ball goes out to Andy Platt, over to the left. Platt standing up in the tackle, tries to get the ball out. Finally does so to Paul Round. Saints in possession now. 4 more tackles. Paul Round feeds on to Andy Platt, is it, I think? Ball coming right. Chris Arkwright. The Oldham tattlers are well up to it. Sprinting from the play of the ball. On to Neil Oldham. Changes direction. Graham Liptrot. Ball goes down. Well, referee Berry ruling that pass from Holding as he changed direction, went forward. Scrum down again now, 25 yards from Oldham try line. Ashton to feed, and he does. Definitely second row. Berry in attendance, but he doesn't do anything. Out to Mbaki. Mbaki brought down now. Oldham in possession. Foy, I think it is, from the acting half-back position, trying to break through. Just gets over the 25-yard line, bundled down by Andy Platt and Tony Burke. Flanagan now, taking the acting half-back. On to Clark. Tries to turn into the tattle and unload, but some brilliant Saints tackling. Jarvis, Paul Farber, bundle him down. Flanagan again. On to Tom Nadioli. No way through for him this time. Making slight bit of ground, Oldham. Anyway, on to Flanagan. Takes it right, over to Ashton. On to Topless, round the move to Ashton. On to Worrell. Long ball out to Sherman. Tries a little chip kick through, Sherman. Phil Beavers finally drops on it. Saints in possession. Good enterprising Oldham play. Saints in possession now, in their own half. Play now midway between the Saints 25 and the halfway line. On to Pat Jarvis. Gets the ball out to Graham Littrot. Across to Chris Arkwright. Sees the half gap Arkwright and he's soaring through. Tries to get the ball out. Unfortunately, Mike Taylor there up as his way blocked through. Out to Graham Littrot. Saints taking it left. Long pass. Pat Jarvis. Quick hands here. On to Steve Halliwell. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Ball round, back to Narpak. Plays the loop with Graham Littrot. Just managed to get into Oldham half. Ball round in possession onto Graham Littrot. Takes it back to Phil Beavers. Kicks deep upfield. Hussein Umbaki to field the ball. Yes, he was looking for it to run dead, but it didn't. Kevin McCormick finally brings him down. Phil Beavers, second in with the tackle. Oldham in possession. Umbaki plays it. On to Sherman. Sherman picks up the ball, drives away. Flanagan now, assuming the acting half-back position. He's usually a loose forward, Flanagan, but he's been taking this number 9 slot, seeing they've had a few injuries to the hookers. Oldham still in possession. On to Bruce Clark, this big Aussie. Finally unloads. Good Saints tackling there, bundle him down. Just managed to get over the 25-yard line. Sherman comes up as the acting half-back position. On to Flanagan, bundle down. Last tackle now, last tackle of this sequence of 6. Oldham man doesn't know what to do with it, playing it over. Feeds out to Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor kicks downfield. Yes, a fortuitous kick there by Taylor, just to gain 50-odd yards. Perhaps a bit fluky, but it went in. And the ball goes into touch midway between the 25-yard line and Saints try line. 17 minutes gone in the second half now. Oldham on the attack if they can win this ball from the scrum. Neil Oldham to feed. Referee Berry waiting for the Oldham front row to get the heads in. Neil Oldham feeds. Ball comes out Saints side. Over to Chris Arkwright. Phil Beavers in the line. Takes it crossfield. Dummies, but brought down on the 25-yard line. Phil Beavers back to Sean Allen. On to Chris Arkwright. Chris Arkwright turning into this Oldham defence. Graham Littrot now. Over to Neil Oldham. Takes it left. Paul Farber. Paul Farber driving forward. No support for Farber. Steve Halliwell come up, but he was at the wrong side of Paul Farber, unfortunately. Andy Platt taking the half-back position. Graham Littrot feeds on to Jarvis. Jarvis dummies. Saints gaining ground. Third tackle of this sequence of 6 now. On to Littrot. And Oldham penalised for pulling the Saints man at the play of the ball. Saints set a quick penalty. Out to Paul Round. Over to Sean Allen. Up this wing here. Barry Ledger in support. Sean Allen stumbles but manages to regain his feet. Drives forward. Neil Oldham now. Over to Graham Littrot. Saints taking it left. Into Chris Arkwright, on to Andy Platt running up. Ball goes loose, dropped on by Oldham player. Oldham in possession. Warnocky, I think it was. Out to Topless. Crossfield, on to Nadioli. Beats one. Ledger takes the ball, intercepts the ball there. Saints in possession once again. 6 more tackles now. Can they make it count? Crossfield, Chris Arkwright, Andy Platt. Driving forward, Andy Platt. Tries to slip the ball around the Oldham player. Keeps possession. Neil Oldham. Feeds inside. Paul Farber. Saints take it blindside. Out to Kevin McCormick. All on Kevin McCormick. Last season when we played here, he scored 2 scorches, Kevin McCormick. Well, there was no acting half back there. Kevin McCormick plays it back and Saints lose possession. Well, Alex?
Well, I'm sure the air will be blue from the dugout there, not doing the basics right. The Saints losing possession in stupid fashion.
Oldham now. Clark to play the ball. Feeds it on to Flanagan. Nadioli comes through, loses the ball, feeds on to Ledger, sees the gap. Ledger tries to scoot through, finally brought down. About 30 yards now from Oldham try line. 20 minutes of the second half gone. No further score. Saints still losing, 17 points to 6. Jarvis in possession, feeds on to Neil Holding, back to Tony Burke. Tony Burke drives forward, pushes one out of the way, drives over the halfway line. Tony Burke still steaming forward. Referee Berry getting the Oldham back on side. Graham Liptrot takes it left. Chris Arkwright dummies inside, finally gets the ball out. I think it's Paul Round, drops on it and gets knees in the back for his trouble. Anyway, Saints still in possession. Pat Jarvis 20 looks to get the ball out, finally does. Steve Halliwell, I think it is. Steve Halliwell, yes. Saints just unable to break this Oldham defence. Inside there, lovely pass from Liptrot to Chris Arkwright, and he scoots over in front of the sticks. Well, a try out of nothing there, Alex. Original spade work by Graham Liptrot, fed on to Arkwright, and he certainly made it count.
Yes, Ron, amazing try by Chris Arkwright. We know, of course, how good this fellow is. He certainly deserved the 4 points there. Saints right back in this game now. A lot of Saints passing this afternoon, however, has been flat. Not many passes on the burst, really. We'll look to see now if Barry Ledger can get the 2 points. (17-10) this kick, crucial. Yeah, 17 points to 12. We've seen the Saints this season very much a second half team. Let's wait and see, Ron.
Thank you very much, Alex. Saints back in the hunt. Brilliant try there. Individual try by Chris Arkwright. Brilliant dummy ball from Graham Liptrot. Very good in the loose Liptrot. On to Arkwright. He had it all to do, and that's what he did. He did it himself. Went under the sticks, put Saints back in the hunt. 17 points to 12 now. Deficit for Saints. Chris Arkwright scoring his 7th try of this season. Barry Ledger with his first goal conversion this season. He's already kicked 2 drop goals. Anyway, Oldham restart. Ball goes deep to Steve Halliwell. He retrieves, drives forward and brought down on the 25-yard line. Now, Graham Liptrot out to Pat Jarvis. Looks to unload. Out to Tony Burke. Tony Burke steaming up this touchline. Gets to Sean Allen. Brilliantly taken by Sean Allen. A rather low ball. Saints on the attack now. Driving forward. Graham Liptrot comes blindside. Well, a slight hint of offside there at the play of the ball, but referee Berry doesn't rule anything. Ball coming crossfield. Paul Round. Inside. Nadioli. And Orchard, I think, in at the tackle. Mick Worrell it was. Saints second it left. Look, long ball out from Paul Farber. Brilliant ball out from Neil Holding to Kevin McCormick. Last tackle of this sequence of 6 now. Holding kicks into touch. It's little grubber kick into touch. They make no mistake. As I say, we need possession now. 23 minutes of the second half gone. 17 minutes left of this game. Saints are at a 5-point deficit. Saints making another substitute now. Brett Clark coming back on for Neil Holding. Holding, as I said, been in the wars today. A few Saints players carrying knocks. One against the head there. Ashton feeds. Holding comes away with the ball. Saints in possession now. Just caught inside their own half. Kevin McCormick at the play of the ball. But Sext receives the ball, pushes 2 tattlers off, driving through, coming crossfield. Oh, feeds on to Sean Allen. Unfortunately, the lad knocks on. Good crossfield run there by Kevin McCormick, but the ball goes to ground as Saints make this sub. Ashton to feed the scrum. Oldham making a substitute now. Edwards comes on and Topless comes off. The old campaigner Topless, the old head, carrying a knee injury. Anyway, Ashton going to feed this scrum now. No, Edwards takes over the scrum half roll and immediately wins the first scrum. Gets the ball from the base of the scrum, but there's no way through for him. Paul Round has him smothered. Flanagan now. at the acting half-back position, takes the ball, elects to go on his own. Nadioli comes in. There's too much of this pushing off at the play of the ball. Anyway, Nadioli in possession, taking it on his own, trying to drive forward. Finally brought down. Linesman on for something he must have seen in the tattle there. Referee Berry gets Chris Arkwright out, saying that he's threw a punch in at the tattle and a penalty to Oldham. Well, Alex, what's your views on that?
Well, it's the sort of lack of discipline, really, that could put Oldham back into this game. This fellow Nadioli, really typical of the modern second row forward, very light, very mobile, looking to set Oldham on the attack, and referee Berry obviously saw something untoward. Just when Saints were looking good, Ron.
Yes, an unfortunate incident there, Alex, resulting in a penalty to Oldham. Worrell lining up now to attempt this conversion. It's about 35 yards out, I would say, with the angle. Worrell not having the best of days with the boot. He already missed two, I think, two or three quite easy kicks by his standards. Anyway, here he is lining up to attempt to convert this penalty. No. Fielded by Brett Clark, lying deep in the in-goal area. Brett Clark trying to get it away. Oldham tattlers have him, and he's brought down midway between the goal line and the 25-yard line. Saints take it left, over to Tony Burke. Tony Burke driving forward. Second tattle now, this sequence of 6. On to Graham Liptrot, on to Pat Jarvis. Pushing his way through Jarvis. Andy Platt steaming up, waiting for the ball, but unfortunately Jarvis's grip was clamped. Chris Arkwright again, he takes him on, gets the ball out to Graham Liptrot, coming crossfield now, Paul Farber, short ball onto Vivers, up in the attack, onto Paul Round, Tate driving forward, brilliant ball from Paul Round to Brett Clark, Vivers again in the lineup, long ball out to Kevin McCormick, can this lad do it? Inside again to Halliwell. Well, Saints have made a good 75 yards there, steaming up from Oldham, back down on their own try line. Steve Halliwell in possession, taking a knock for his trouble in that tattle. Brought down, as I said, 25 yards from Oldham try line. Well, brilliant attacking play there, Alex.
Yes, Ron, Saints really got it together there as a team. It's only been there in patches this afternoon. They've had one or two problems, but great pairs of hands. In particular, the ball that got Phil Beeves into the gap, absolutely magnificent. Unfortunately now an injury. Saints should be able to capitalise. They've still got possession.
Yes. Well, they've received a penalty for the trouble there, obviously. Something in the tattle. Saints on the attack now. 15 yards from Oldham try line. Liptrot feeds it on to Jarvis. Jarvis driving forward. Oldham tattling, holding up to it there. Saints on the attack. Out to Tony Burke. Tony Burke driving forward now. Second tackle now. Brett Clark taking the acting halfback. Tries to go on his own, Brett Clark. Looking for the gap. Tries to scoot through. Good Oldham tackling as it's been all the match. Keeps the Saints out. On to Graham Liptrot. Chris Arkwright fends one off. Feeds on to Halliwell. Just brought down short, Steve Halliwell. Well, referee Berry should have penalised him. Graham Liptrot takes it left. Brett Clark. Long ball out to Paul Round. Saints just being pegged back at present. Graham Liptrot takes it left. Long ball out to Paul Farber. Yes, feeds it to Kevin McCormick. Just bundled into touch. Couple of feet short of the try line. Good bit of enterprising Saints attacking play there. They're scrumming down now, as I say, Crosby 5 yards from Oldham try line. Edwards substitutes back for Oldham to feed. Can we get one against the head here? Referee Berry not happy with that scrum. Sends a pack down again. 10 minutes to go this half. Saints still in arrears, 17 points to 12. Saints definitely had the best of this second half. Anyway, the scrum goes down. The ball goes in. Penalising Saints. handing out in the scrum, I think, and a reprieve for Oldham. Yes, handing out in the scrum, referee Barry rules Ashton to take this penalty kick. That's the kick for touch. Bad kick. Straight to Phil Beavers. Saints now in possession from Oldham mistake. Can they make it count? Beavers, a beautiful, outrageous dummy there by Beavers. He's still going. Feeds on to Andy Platt. Andy Platt looking to get this ball. Finally does. Ball coming to the right over here. Paul Farber striding forward. Paul Farber. Rather aggressive tackle there by Edwards. But the lineman's on for something he's seen. I think an off-the-ball incident involving Hawkyard and Pat Jarvis. The linesman reporting to referee Berry. Saints on the attack there, about 25 yards from Oldham try line, pressing heavily. Referee Berry now, who's he getting out? He's getting Pat Jarvis and Hawkyard out. Going to have a word with them. I presume the result will be a scrum down. But we'll just have to see. No. Penalty to Oldham. Well, that's a poor decision, Alex, having both players out and penalising Saints.
Yes, Ron, but Saints, you just got to keep on gritting the teeth. They can still win this game, of course.
Yes, 8 minutes to go now. Saints 5 points in arrears. It's essential we get possession and get in Oldham half. As I say, Saints been 22 games, league games, undefeated. The last defeat being at home at Nosey Road versus Bradford when they went down 18 points to 8, January the 19th. And Oldham in possession, just managed to get in Saints half. Ashton taking the half-back position, coming blindside, over to Edwards, the substitute back. Brought down by Brett Clark and Sean Allen finishing off. The last tackle now with this sequence of 6. Ashton tries a little chip kick through, tries to regain the ball. Yes, finally does. But it's the 6th tackle, the changeover. Paul Round now plays it to Phil Beavers. Well, Phil Beavers had a good game today for me. And he's linked up well. Saints coming away. Halliwell inside to Paul Farber. Paul Farber being taken back. Unfortunately, received that ball in a standing position and was bundled down. Pat Jarvis driving forward. Good, strong Aussie this Jarvis. Brett Clark takes the acting half-back position, sees the gap, tries to go through. Rather high tackle there from Flanagan. But gone unnoticed. Arkwright. Ball coming right. Andy Platt. Long ball out to Barry Ledger. Scooped up well by Barry Ledger. Still in possession. Finally dumped down midway between Saints 25 and the halfway line. Andy Platt takes the half-back position. Paul Round. Up and under. Followed up by himself. Paul Round. Onto Mbaki. Just manages to stop his tracks. In the tattle. Mbaki loses possession. The ball comes back to Saints, just inside their own half. Saints now bring it right, crossfield, lip trot, over to Andy Platt, pushing way forward. Andy Platt finally brought down on the halfway line. Graham Liptrot assuming the acting half-back position, blindside, onto Tony Burke, feeds onto Sean Allen, he goes inside, blatant trip there by the raper on the floor. Saints second it left, Chris Arkwright onto Jarvis, onto Paul Round. Quick hands there, but the Oldham tacklers are up to it. Done a brilliant tackling stint today, this Oldham side. Brett Clark tries the little chip click through. Had his way slightly impeded, but wasn't enough to satisfy referee Berry. The Oldham man down, he looks as though he's injured. Foy, I think, is it. He manages to get up, plays the ball on to Edwards. Arkwright, with the assistance of Andy Platt, bundle him down. Flanagan taking the half-back position. On to Clark for Oldham. Big Bruce Clark, this front row forward. Warnocky now. Taking it on to Ashton. Taking it across. We're getting muddled up. Oldham, bit of obstruction there. Finally brought down. Tony Burke. Last tackle now. Last tackle of this sequence of 6. Oldham spread it right. Oldham still in possession now. Kicks downfield. Phil Vevers to retrieve. Takes the tackle. Goes down. Yes. Penalty to Saints there for lying on it to play the ball. They've done plenty of this today, this lying on to play the ball.
Another thing, Ron, taking the time playing the ball as well. Not surprised, I believe there's about 5 minutes to go.
Oldham making another substitute now. Hawkyard coming off for number 10, Clausen going back on. As we say, 4 minutes to go this game. Saints with it all to do, trailing 17 points to 12, still in possession. They can do it, they have the ability to do it, just if we can put it together. As I say, Oldham have had all the rub of the green today, in my opinion. Pat Jarvis in possession now, driving forward. Graham Liptrot now, taking it right, over to Chris Arkwright. Looking for the way through Arkwright. Oldham tattlers are up to it. Clark, he's on to Graham Liptrot. Tries to unload, it's still going, Graham Liptrot. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Oldham number 10, Clausen. Knows Liptrot well. Good break by Arkwright. Ball comes inside, unfortunately. Yes, ball out to Pat Jarvis. Ball round, Saints in numbers here. Ball round. Still going forward. 30 odd yards now from Oldham try line. Saints in possession. Taking it left. Brett Clark. Looking for the gap, Brett Clark. Can't get through, can't get the ball out, finally does. On to Chris Arkwright again. Inside to Pat Jarvis. Feeds on to Barry Ledger. Barry Ledger sliding through. Oh, still going. Feeds on to Beavers. 20 yards now. 20 yards from Saints from Oldham Tryland. Another 6 tackles drew by Mr. Berry. Saints will have to make it count. Paul round driving forward. They can see the urgency. 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to go in this game. Saints on the attack, and they snatch it at the death. Over to Liptrot, crossfield to Chris Arkwright. Sees the gap, and he's there, right in front of the sticks. Arkwright touches down. Brilliant play. Arkwright touches down for his 8th try of the season. This conversion will mean Saints are in the lead. Right at the death there. Brilliant try there by Chris Arkwright.
Well, a very controversial try. The Oldham spectators next to me screaming, hurling abuse at Mr. Berry. I think the bone of contention was whether there was an Oldham player touching the ball to give the Saints another 6 tackles. Well, having said that, this Oldham team were ever so gradually running out of steam. All on this goal kick. Barry Ledger. Well, Saints literally back from the dead here. There it is.
Well, this is what it's all about. Playing for the full 80 minutes. Saints making it count there. He's the man with the whistle, Berry. He says it touched an Oldham player. Well, I'm sure it did. Saints going into a lead there. 18 points to 17. All on full time now. All on full time now. Maybe a couple of minutes. Well, not a couple of minutes, perhaps a minute of injury time to go. Saints snatching the lead at the last gasp. Brilliant play by Arkwright. Had a storming game today as captain. Oldham restart. Pat Jarvis takes the ball. Saints have got to take this ball off, make sure he doesn't lose it, and hold it on for the, well, it's 40 minutes on my watch now. 40 minutes of this second half, and Saints have just got to hold on to this ball.
Yes, no use moaning about taking time to play the ball. Oldham have been doing that for the last quarter of an hour.
Yes, the Oldham spec is mourning here, but as Alex said, that's all they've been doing. Saints just got to hold this ball now. And Andy Platt in possession. Oldham played really well today, give Saints a hard game. It looked ominous that Saints were going to lose their unbeaten record at one stage, but I don't think there's any problem with that now. Graham Liptrot feeds on to Paul Farber, driving forward Paul Farber, out to Kevin McCormack. Oh, brilliantly taken by Kevin McCormack, but unfortunately just puts a foot into touch. There's going to be a scrum down now, just inside Saints half now, probably the last scrum of the match. There's 2 minutes for time when Saints, there's the final hooter, the ball still in play, finally bundled down, yes, Saints come away with a valuable 2 points. They've got to play to the death, brilliantly played by Saints. Arkwright, a brilliant game. Saints regain, maintain, I beg your pardon, their unbeaten league record, 23 league games on the run now.
Yes, as Alec Murphy used to say in 1966, read the result in the Liverpool Echo tomorrow night.
Saints running out, winners 18 points to 17. Tries from Platt, 2 from Chris Arkwright, a Lachlan goal and 2 Ledger goals.